Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn with Mohit, and welcome back to your your Odoo ERP tutorials. In this tutorial, as we are already, that we have created first video on our accounting module in which we have learned how to create a chart of account and how to import chart of account to Odoo ERP. In this video, we are going to talk about Odoo taxes. So in the taxes section, we are going to create taxes, and you have to click this accounting module. When this accounting module open, you go to the configuration. Under the accounting, under this chart of account, you see the taxes. Click the taxes and here create new tax. When you create this new tax button, you will see this form which we have to fill in order to create a tax. So the first tax that we are going to create is the sales tax, 17%, sales tax on sales. And then we will create one more account, one more sales tax account for purchases. So this, with the tax type, you see tax scope. So the tax scope is basically when you create products and then you assign a tax type to that product. When you tell the Odoo ERP that when you sell that product, then you will apply that sales tax, and that sales tax will automatically apply on the sale of that product. So this tax scope means this to us. We can most of the time leave it empty, and here you write sales tax 17%. As you see, here is the tax computation, and tax computation is percentage of price, and the same way tax scope is the tax is active. We can sometime inactive the tax, that we can use it manually later, but this time we leave it active. So down there you can see that there is an amount field in which we give the real sales tax figure, like 17%. When we sell, we'll charge 17% sales tax on that sales to every customer when we apply this sales tax. So down there you see that we have a definition of tax, and the definition of tax, we see that there is a distribution for invoice and a distribution for refund. So what are these distribution for invoice? In this we have to give a chart of account, head of chart of account, and there will be collected all those taxes which is payable to government, which we have collected from customers. So we will select here the tax received column, tax received, and if we see the type of this tax liability, we can see that it is a type is a current liability, because the tax collected from customer is payable to government. And the same in the down, we can give the same tax refund account when some customer return the goods or return complete invoice or some of the goods, then we'll create this refund note, and this refund note then we can encash and validate in the accounting. So most of the time we select the tax received. If your accountant have another preferences, then he can or she can give some other account, and those refund will be then posted to that ledger. So this is the story of one tax that we have created for sales, and that sales tax is 17%. And here in the advanced option, we will create the label. When in the invoice we select sales tax and charge the sales tax on a product, we will then select this sales tax 17%. And to the front of this there is inclusive end price. So the inclusive end price is sometime when we go to supermarket or we go to the fast food restaurant, we see that prices are included. The prices are included. The tax prices are included. Sales tax. So when that is the case, then I will select that box. So here we are going to create another tax for purchase tax, that is also 17%, and the tax computation, we will give this the same percentage of price, and the tax type we select purchases, and the amount is 17%. And the same goes to the distribution of invoice and distribution of refund. Here this is current asset. This account is current asset because the taxes that we pay in the purchases to others, we will take refund from the government of this weight, this sales tax. So here we also select the same tax receivable and tax receivable. Clear? And in the advanced option, we are going to create the tax 17% level, and finally we save that. So we have created two sales taxes so far, and now we are going to create that inclusive price sales tax type. The two that we have created is the excluding sales tax price, and now the one which we have going to create is inclusive price. Clear? So let's start, prepare mentally, and we are going to make the text. Here when you create, press the create button. So we are going to in the name we are going to select 17% inclusive, and this inclusive means the price is included sales tax. In the amount we give 17%, and we will take the same liability ledger, tax received, if this is current liability. Down there for refund, we are going to use the same count, tax received, and for the label we will give sales tax 17% inclusive. And this inclusive, to make it inclusive, we have to select that box. And when we select that box, then Odoo ERP calculate and treat the invoice accordingly, so that affect the subsequent account accordingly. It is created, and now the same purchase account, we are going to take some shortcuts to go into action and making duplicate of this tax account. Since the chart of account ledgers are the same, so for payment we have to change this excluding to the inclusive. Type is purchase, and label is tax 17%, and the box is already selected. Clear? We have saved it. So far we have created these 4 taxes, and in the tax type, if we filter it with the tax type, so 2 sales taxes are in the purchases and 2 sales taxes are in the sales. This way we can classify it in the text window by selecting these filters. So filters are very useful feature in the Odoo ERP. So now we are going to create invoice in order to use the taxes that we have created. So the first sale invoice, we are going to select this deco added customer, and the date, and then the product, to select the product, and and the ledger is sales, and we have created that sales ledger, as you remember. And the sales tax is, look at this, 17%. If we remove this and we select the other 17%, then you can see that the amount of sales tax is changing for and here you can see that the price is accordingly changing. If we select the inclusive price, then the amount decreased, and we select the excluding price, then amount increased. The invoice amount, look at this, is 4425 is the total. So this way we can select both of these sales taxes, whatever we wanted. You look at this, now the invoice increased to 5177.25. Then let's look at our journal entry. In the journal entry we can see that the sales is credited and the sales tax is credited, and the account receivable customer ledger is debited. So the journal entry is also looking good. The amount of the invoice, as you have witnessed, that it is increasing and decreasing with the change of this sales tax percentage. And this account receivable, you see 4425, because we have changed the sales tax. Before it was something 5000, and the sales tax liability is credited because it increased, sale is credited because it increased, and account receivable is increased. This is why it is put it in the debit. Now we are going to create some purchase vendor bill, and in the purchase bill we select date, vendor, some product, and then we apply we give the price to the product, and then we apply sales tax on it, the purchases sales tax. So there are two types of purchases sales tax, as we remember. One is excluding and one is included sales tax. You see the amount is 292.50, as we have purchased 5 items of 50 rupees. When we select purchases included and purchases excluded, the amount is changing accordingly. Now it is 292, and this way if we see the journal entry, we can see that purchases product are debit, and sales tax received is debit, and account payable is credit. The journal entry is looking good. If we change this, look at the change. Previously it was 292 and now it is 250. Now we can see our sales tax report as well. Here is the tax report. Go to report and see the tax report. As you can see that this is our tax report. We have in the sales collected 812.95 rupees sales tax, and in the purchases we paid some 36.32 rupees sales tax. So we can also export this report in the Excel. We can export this report in the PDF, and finally then we provide this report to the tax consultant, that he may file our sales tax return, or we can the accountant can then self-return file their sales tax return as per this calculation. You see the option of export PDF or Excel. Look at this. This is the PDF. Up there in the header there should be logo and company name, and down there is the sales tax detail, the sales and the purchases. I hope by now you have understand this, and I hope that this video is useful for you. And friends, if you are new to my channel and first time watching this video, you are encouraged to subscribe my channel and press the like button, press the bell button, share it with your friends on social media, that this video reach to more and more people. Is the purpose of my creating these tutorials is to educate as much people as possible with these tutorials. So guys, thank you for your time, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.